It's Jono, and I just want to make a quick update video on Era of Theatre 3. So, just recently I've just published the draft for Episode 1, Era of Theatre 3, Season 1. So I've published it on Scribd, so you can check this out if you want to. So, here it is here, the full, what I have in mind for Era of Theatre 3. So, 81 pages, so I'm planning to have at least 60-minute episodes for Era of Theatre 3. So it's, if you don't know what Era of Theatre 3 is, I'm just going to quickly read where is it? The description here. So, imagine a world where the gods rule the earth, conspiracy is abundant, and where history repeats itself. From ancient history to futuristic apocalyptic events, Era of Theatre 3 is a fact-based fiction saga written by, one's truly, dealing with fringe topics like UFOs, supernatural, transhumanism, mythology, the Illuminati, and much more. So it's technically all the research I've been doing for the last year and a half now, nearly 2 years. Wow, time flies. Anyways, it's more like Percy Jackson meets the X-Files. So this series will be purposed to be around 60 minute long episodes, at least 60 minutes, and 7 seasons in total. Each episode will be built upon from the pilot. So the episode I just published is Season 1, Episode 1. It's the pilot episode. So it's pretty much, that's where the story is built upon from that moment. It builds on from there in a chronological story, finishing in the end of an end-of-world scenario. Era of Theatre 3 will have elements to the story based off true and real events, and ancient texts to tell the stories. It's made in a thought-provoking way so the audience can be drawn to do their own research and to discover the truth hidden in the hidden meanings of the story presented. It create a bit of mystery so the viewer can desire to see the evidence. It will be set in Rick Riordan's famous mythology universe, but written for an audience that already enjoys ancient mythology. It will be written for young adults and mature audiences for the themes and the darker and more violent than before. So technically this is a parable for this secular world, so we can plant seeds, kingdom principles into the story, so people can, just like me, be drawn to the research. Like I was drawn to Nephilim, which is connected to gods and mythology and Percy Jackson and all that. And I was doing my research, and what do you know, I stumbled upon Rob Scribd and Nephilim, and then a few months later I found myself saved by Yeshua Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. I mean, you see how Yahweh just lets this stuff happen. He uses topics like conspiracy theories as bait. I've realized a lot of these conspiracy theories can lead people either astray or they can lead people to Jesus Christ. And this is an amazing thing. So I want that to be the case of some of your readers who want to read it too. Obviously my critics are going to be Christians and, truthers, conspiracy theorists, and probably even Percy Jackson fans. And anyway, so this is the full script here on Scribd. You can download it, you can read it for free. It's for free on my account here. You can check it out. I have the link in the description, so don't worry. Also, I've got it published on Wattpad as well. So those are following on Wattpad can find it here on Era of Theatre 3, a Mega Plan Season 1. So it's technically the same thing, but it's just the same thing here. I've posted it here. And also if you click on Agent Buried Alive Episode 1, you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there's a link to Scribd here that I posted. So if you don't like the format on here because it's not very good, you can check it out on Scribd, the draft on Scribd, the PDF. So yeah, that's pretty much an update video on Era of Theatre 3. I've just posted episode 1 the draft, so you can read that if you want. It's not official, so not everything is going to be used in the official story. Most of it would. So now I want to quickly show you guys the Arrow 33 blog as well. So I have a blog on Arrow 33, so you can check that out. The link is also in the description. So I've got some information on the story. I've got some stuff you can check out. So the blog is also linked, so you can check that out. And lastly, I have a separate YouTube channel for Era of 33, so I'll be posting stuff on this channel in related to Era 33. So I believe I'll be uploading this video on both my channels, on my Warrior of the Kingdom and this channel as well. So technically I've just posted some soundtracks and some testing here, so not much is on there, but you can check it out, subscribe and stay updated, because I could be posting at any time. And if you want to support the project, you can start off by obviously subscribing and following it, and maybe even when we get quite far into it, you might get some people to actually help fund it, and probably even write different, like a novelization story, or probably even a graphic novel. I am not sure, but I just believe Yahweh's been telling me something here, and I believe we need more culturally relevant stories out there, because you know how the enemy always has their films out there about superheroes and hybrids, the Days of Noah and all that. Constantly, every single year, we get movies about demons and supernatural and magic and the whole 9 yards. We get all the occultic, demonic stuff, and there's no reference to the light side, Yeshua or anything. It's always New Age and all that stuff. That's why we need more films and media and type forms of media that are of the light side of Yahweh's kingdom. Yes, there have been good Bible films over the past years, but the world is not going to go to church. The world wants to go to films, watch films, go to the movies and read books and all that. So I believe I've been called to do this, and the more we have, the more stories we have that lead people to Christ, the more shows and different stories that we have that can lead them to be part of the kingdom in a way as I was, it would be so beneficial, and it would be great. A lot of people are already doing this right now. People like Rob Skiba, Brian Godower, and some other people too. So I'm not the only one doing this, and I believe there's been a movement here of some people who have decided to now, okay, we need to start. More people need to actually understand this sort of stuff, because once you do the research, you can be like, yeah, this is important, man. So again, I just feel like I have to do this, and I do enjoy it, and I've got some pretty interesting ideas in my mind. So if you want to support the project, just subscribe and follow me on my social media. I don't really need money at the moment for this. I'm not asking for any money. Probably in the future, when I'm starting to actually get more into it, because I'm trying to balance school, year 12 and this stuff as well, so it's difficult. So I don't ask for any money, I just ask for your support and you following me on my social media. So that's all I ask for. And also, ultimately, I also ask for prayers as well, because the enemies, how the enemy's like, they're going to try, he's going to try and prevent this from coming out. He's going to try preventing people from seeing it. But anyways, God willing, can be done, because this is going to be quite important for the world, because the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Okay, so that's all I want to show to you today on Era 33, and yeah, that's it. So see you guys later. Shalom.